Do you ever wonder why some people get massively successful, they accomplish amazing and great things, and other people just they fall into living the same doom loop, 6 months living the same day and day in, day out, just over on repeat? Like it blows my mind. And it's so simple on how to fix this, because what you have to realize is where, like, Tony Robbins says this a lot, but where focus goes, energy flows. Okay, meaning where you place stock in, where you put your attention in, is where your intention is going to follow. Meaning, if you're worried about what other people are doing, you are going to, like, gotta wonder what the Jones family next door, like, all this brain fog, and you look at an empty calendar and wonder, like, how did 12 hours just go past? How did I just sit there for an hour-long video at 2 a.m. where these Indian guys are building hot tubs in the middle of, like, a desert? It's like, what? And I want to show you how to get over this, because it's something that's helped me massively stop worrying about other fucking people. Because once you understand, like, how your brain works, you can start hijacking it. People ask me all the time in Facebook Messenger, because I post some crazy shit on Facebook. It's like, Mason, why are you eating raw meat? It's like, why don't you just take a bite out of a raw heart out of something you just killed? Or why are you taking ice baths at 4 a.m.? And it's like, I do things because I place value. I place stock in them because it's what's best for me. It's what's best for me. I don't want to eat Wendy's every day, McDonald's. I don't want to feed. How do you feed your kids fake preserve? Like, if you were to stick a Big Mac in the fridge for a year, it'd still be fucking good. Like, what? They literally did something that's like the world's oldest burger. This dude had a McDonald's McDouble or something, years old. And the only thing that happened was the pickles disintegrated because it was the only real part of the burger. And it blows my mind. But it's like, where attention goes, intention follows. And where you start to put your intention, like your energy, like you focus on something, you focus on what other people are doing, your energy starts going into it. You start getting involved with, like, other people's drama and bullshit, and then you get emotional about it. Like, you start feeling, so it's like the relationship we build with movie characters. It's like, his dad just, like, ripped him off, or like, oh my God, his dad just got robbed, and like, Uncle Ben, Spider-Man, and we start getting emotional. And when we get emotional about something, then all the rationalization and logistics come in. They're like, it's okay for me to feel like this, and we start, our brain is very symbolic, so we start latching on meanings and connecting the dots between seemingly unrelated things. Like, Uncle Ben reminds me of my uncle, my fat Uncle Gary, who talks about conspiracies at Thanksgiving. And we go down this rabbit hole about shit that was never important to us to begin with. And that's why I see so many people buy dumb shit. They see someone else living their best life while they're living their worst life, because that's all they do is they play on the digital life destroyer, the cell phone. And because they see someone else living the life they want to live, they start buying the things that they buy. That they start buying things that other people buy just to impress people that they don't even care about. What? Because they put their focus over there, and then they put their energy. They focused first. Meaning, okay, I see this person doing this. I'm going to focus on that. Now I'm putting my energy. I'm going to start doing the same things they do. This is why you hear so many people recite the same cute talking points that didn't change them and they expected to change other people. It blows my mind. But then they put the energy there. So their intention, their effort, their resources. And then they get emotional about it. And usually for most, 99% of the population, it's negative emotions. It's turmoil, it's misery. Because they are doing things that they do not personally value. And wonder why they get results that they never fucking wanted. Wonder why they live a life that they never wanted to live. And they die full of regrets. And then they start rationalizing and justifying it. Well, because LeBron James does it. It blows my mind. First off, sports, what a waste of time. If your name or your family member's name is not on the jersey, why? It's peasantry. Rome used to do this. Well, let's get two men in there chopping each other's heads off to keep the public distracted while we're talking about politics and how we're going to raise taxes on them. But a distracted population, like an entertained one. So you have to break that cycle. All you do is you place focus on what you want. Here's why I'm able to get so much farther ahead of other people so quickly. And I mean in the matter of days. What takes them years to do, I can do in days or weeks. Because I place focus in what I want and on my dreams. You know the stuff that I think about? It's the fact that I have a timer. There was a movie a while back, I think it was Paul Walker in it. And everyone has timers. And they're all trying to like get their timers to extend, or they're trading time to go eat and all this stuff. It's like, damn, I wonder how long mine is. You ever think about that? You ever just sit down and think about like, fuck, if I had one more day to live, what would I do? And that doesn't mean be all doom and gloom. Like, that doesn't also mean just nothing matters. I'm just going to go have fun and be hedonistic and fuck everything that walks. That's not a very fun life path. I mean, it can be fun, but short-term gains result in long-term pains. Meaning what, Mason? Like alcohol. I'm going to go out with the guys, I'm going to go out with the girls and act like a hoe and shake my ass, show my tits off because I need attention. And I'm going to drink some Vegas bombs and get guys to buy me shots. And before you know it, you're training your brain that you can't have fun without alcohol. You can't have approval without alcohol. And you become a slave. And anytime you want to have fun, your brain says, you have to have a drink of me first. Because nerves that fire together, wire together. You start building that neurology. That's how your brain works. Because you placed focus, then you placed energy into it, then you got emotional about it. It gave you a feeling. We don't do anything that's not going to give us a feeling. That's why we do everything, because we feel like it. We do everything. We are creatures of emotion, of feeling. We do not buy products. We buy feelings and identities. We want to feel like a certain person. You want to know an easy way to get ahead in life? Stop drinking. I quit drinking at 21. A couple weeks after my 21st birthday. Why? Because I noticed what it did. And here's the thing. I've never been such a fucking idiot that I would go try to drive home plaster drunk. Oh, I'm fine. I've only had 8. And end up killing someone's fucking kid. End up running some family off the road on their way to vacation. They just worked hard for a year and they finally can afford to take their kids to Florida. And here's my selfish ass driving drunk. I've never wanted to do that. But maybe I'm conscientious. Maybe I focus on things that matter, like friendship and people and how we're all connected. Maybe I get so far ahead because God doesn't fucking despise me. God says, hey, Mason isn't a lazy fuck. Mason isn't a fat ass. Mason doesn't just trash his body with fucking McDonald's. Like he's actually conscientious. He actually cares about himself. And some people will say that's arrogance. People mistake my self-love for arrogance all the time. Oh, you're so cocky because... No, it's just, I know what I'm doing pleases God, and that's why I continue to get luckier and luckier. If you feel unlucky, it's because God despises you. If God loved everybody, his love would be worth nothing. And if you're... if you love everyone, you hate yourself. That's one of my favorite quotes. If you're a friend to everyone, you're an enemy to yourself. It's like, so what kind of things do I focus on? Building products that delight my customers. Changing their lives, obsessing about their problems rather than mine. If you don't have money, if you're broke, if you're fucking poor, for one, quit watching TV. You haven't earned the right. The thing about today's modern society is even poor people are rich. Think about it. What is the TV equivalent of? Getting all this information and entertainment. You'd have to be a king back in the fucking day to get that, to afford that. This is the equivalent of having 10,000 people work for you. And poor people can have this. They just misuse it. Think about it. Go down the look at things for what they really are. But what's beneath the surface? What's making that real? What else do I focus on? My dogs. I love my dogs more than anything in the world. I'm in the middle of some stuff right now that's actually pretty fucking hard. My female husky quit eating like kibble because I was a fucking idiot back then. And I just fed them cereal out of the bag every day because I was ignorant. I was ignorant. And now she's going through all these hormonal changes because of dumb shit Mason in the past did. And she's super emotional. She's like, all of her energy has left. And I have to be careful with the words I use because what you believe is what you will be living. Okay? I know. I'm crazy with the wordplay, but it's real. The words you speak will become the reality you live and will become what you see. It will become what you hear. Mason, all you ever talk about it. No, that's all you hear me talk about because that's what you're stressing out about. That's what you're fucking sucking at in life right now. And so that's what your reticular activating system latches onto. How do I know that? Well, if someone calls out your name in a superstore, what do? Even if they're talking to their kid. Even when I hear someone say, Mason, get up off the floor. It's like, what? I'm not on the floor. No, it's their fucking kid. It's their little degenerate ass kid who doesn't listen because there's no father figure in the fucking house. And she thinks she can do everything a man can do. And she wonders why her kids are over there fucking hitting her and biting her in the legs in the middle of Walmart, making her look like a goddamn fool. This fatherless society, it's disgusting. There is no God in America. There is no God in America. He's completely abandoned the country because we gave him a reason to. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Watch what happens when war comes around. All these feminists, they'll be back to, oh yeah. They'll be happy to be women again. They're not going to go to fucking war. And all the feminists that do will get killed. Why? Because they're not meant for physicality. Except Ronda Rousey, like Chris Cyborg. Those are not women though. Those are men. Those are men. Even the tomboys you see right now that like skateboard and wear their fucking snapbacks backwards. They'll be wearing earrings and a dress on fucking Monday. Time war comes around. That's how the world works. And I digress. I rant a lot, but if you hate it, at least leave a dislike before you leave the video. But it blows my mind. Look at all the dumb shit people place attention on. So I'm focusing on fixing my dog's fucking health because it's scary as fuck. It's sad. It's sad. And anytime I even think about like, oh, what's the... That scratchy shit comes up in your throat where you feel like it's like, fuck, I can't get this out. Your eyes start getting all like misty. This fog just fucking sets in right in front of you. That's the stuff that I think about. The shit that matters to me. Not what anyone else is doing. Go look at everybody else in this fucking industry. Crying about dumb shit. well, I can't believe they would fucking do this. Can't believe they would fucking no-show me on an appointment. Have you ever heard that people have their own fucking lives? TikTok's getting banned and now I'm going to lose everything. Good, I hope you do. Because it'll expose if you have the skills or not to get it back. I hope TikTok does fucking crash. It's stupid. It's degenerate. For the most part, it's stupid recipes. Which, cool, if you want to learn that to cook, by all means, go watch your fucking Instapot videos of dumb shit. Mixing in your fucking McDonald's and all your preservatives from Walmart and your fucking Chick-fil-A sauce because you're poor. By all means, go do that. If you're making less than $250,000 a year and you're focused on what other people are doing on TikTok, peasantry. No wonder why you're fucking broke. No wonder why God has abandoned you. You abandoned him. You gave him reason to leave. Look at the seeds you're planting, and you wonder why the harvest is so shitty. But just look at the shit. LeBron did this with... Let me show you what LeBron did in the fucking game. Let me show you what the Chinese puppet did. Kobe! Because that's fucking important. Well, no, but I had $5 on betterbets.com. Degeneracy. That's fucking smart. No. Snoop Dogg in the new Breaking Bad. Look at what people focus on. Look at what people get emotional about. And they wonder why their lives aren't ones worth living. It's so easy to get ahead. Everyone else is distracted. They're all in hypnotic trances, focused on dumb shit. Seriously. I guarantee you, if you just listen to me in this video and went out and fucking did something, that's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Quit drinking. Quit eating shitty foods. Go to sleep and wake up at the same fucking time every day and every night. Watch how much farther you get ahead just by fixing the basics. Get rid of some of those people who constantly speak the past over you to be true. Remember when? No, I don't fucking remember when, because I'm no longer that person. Someone who talks about the past 90% of the time, that's exactly where you need to fucking leave them. Well, they've been my best friend since kindergarten, Mason. Fine. Stay broke. Stay broke. I have no problem cutting anybody off. I don't. Mason, that's messed up. How do you turn your back? It's not that I'm turning my back. It's that I'm not going to live my life based on how other people view me to fit in and conform with their vision of me. I know me better than anybody else knows me. I don't care what Dave Ramsey says. I don't care what fucking Alex Hormozy says. I don't care what the goddamn president of the United States says. I care about what I think, and I care about what God wants me to do. That is it. That's why I have white teeth. That's why I'm not fucking fat. That's why I have a beard. Because I've actually got testosterone running through my body. Why? Because I'm in control. Not my body. Mason, why do you do the things you do? To show my body who's in fucking charge. A lot of you are slaves to your flesh. How do you know that? You eat shitty foods. You always wake up feeling groggy, never ready to attack the fucking day. You're always a victim of circumstances and you react. There's a good chance my dog probably has fucking cancer. And it's fucking gut-wrenching. It's heartbreaking, dude. It fucking sucks. What am I supposed to do? Sit there and cry about it like a bitch? No. Go make as much goddamn money as possible to give her the best life possible. Because that's what it means to be a responsible person. To respond with ability. Not sit there and cry, why me, God? This is happening for me, not to me. I just cut off like a girl I've been fucking crazy about for 2 years. Why? Because she sent the wrong person the wrong fucking text. Because she's doing dumb shit. And I refuse to fucking engage in peasantry and drugs and stupid shit. Absolutely not. If you're a dude like chasing this, gotta have sex. Loser. You're a fucking loser. Well, Mason, you know what? I thought about buying a program until you took away the refunds and you just said that about me. You offended me. Good. I hope it makes you fucking do something. I don't give a fuck about your money. I give a fuck about you solving your problems and fixing your fucking life because it's a catastrophe. It's dishonoring God. And you wonder why you're so unpleased with yourself. You wonder why you walk around with imposter syndrome. And someone will get fucking mad about this. Someone with 2 subscribers who makes less than $250,000 a year will have the audacity to come on here and get pissed off. Good. This is not for you then. Go fuck off somewhere else who gives a fuck about your feelings. Because I don't. I care about you living a life with no regrets. So by all means, go watch someone else's videos in the YouTube sphere. Go do that. Go talk to someone else about their program who just teaches you what types of policies to sell. And they never fix the real root fucking issue, which is a negative self-image. Most of you walk around hating yourselves. You fucking hate yourself. Why? Do you not understand what you're fucking capable of? And this isn't meant to be some motivational bullshit. I fucking hate motivation. Once you understand where attention goes, energy flows, you can hijack it. I use my mind to control my emotions, not be subject to them. I use my mind to focus on where I'm going. Like, how amazing is it gonna be when I'm getting there? When I'm right there and when I'm that person who's done that thing. And that's why I drive all of my emotion to. And I get addicted to the fucking process. That's why I fucking win. That's why God loves me. That's why I'm not a fucking coward. That's why other people can't influence me. You can't convince me to do anything. Why? Because I know what I want. If it's something I want, I'll go get it. No matter what the price is, no matter how much time it costs. That's why I'll go spend $50,000, $80,000 on a fucking coaching program, or spend $20,000 to jump on a fucking 10-minute call with whoever from Manect. Do you understand? You have one fucking life. Confucius says you have 2, which I do like that quote. You have 2 lives, and the second one begins when you wake up from the first. It's so beautiful. But most people never understand what's beneath the surface and never live any depth of life. You live on the fucking surface eating junk food, entertaining alcohol, binging fucking Netflix shows that are stupid, watching fucking football games. I can't imagine a gayer fucking thing than watching football games when I'm not the one playing. How stupid do you have to be to watch someone else live their best life while you live your fucking worst one? It blows my mind. It's peasantry. And it's so easy to fix. And the funny thing is someone's going to get so upset with my discernment on this and how I said something, even though it's truth. Come fucking debate me. Come debate me on this. We'll do it live. In front of it all. Like, I don't care. Because here's the thing. I don't even care about being right. I don't. I'll use some cool wordplay tricks. I'll trigger your fucking emotions on there, and you'll walk away fucking crying, hating your goddamn life. Because I know what I want, and I don't care if I'm even wrong. That's the problem. Most of you are so, no, I'm right. I don't care if I'm wrong, because I have no problem adopting a better perspective on life. Adopting a broader worldview. Anytime a door opens for me, I walk right through it and I change. I grow in my words, but I change in the opinions of other people, in the eyes of other people, but I don't give a fuck. I embrace life as it comes to me. And I take whatever I can fucking get. Because I see what I want, and I'm going to fucking go for it. And anything that gets in the way, anybody that gets in the way, will become the way. This is why I train. This is why I go to a fucking shoot. This is why I've got all kinds of this shit. 300 fucking blackout. This is why I love these fucking things. Because, when things go fucking south, if someone were to break in right now, most people would be in the, eating a fucking banana, drinking some goddamn milkshake they got from Starbucks, and they'd get fucking killed. Dumb shit. You just lost your life. Because you have no awareness. You're asleep. I can't go through life living like that. And until you take control of your own life, you're going to keep being a fucking slave. It's a poverty mentality. It's not about what's in your wallet. It's about what's fucking up here. Basically, why'd you spend so much on work? So I can understand how reality works and how the world works. If you want to understand how the world works, you have to understand how the word works. Okay? Your word forms your world. That's it. But most of us are too focused on short-term gain. Focus on doing what's easy up front. And we wonder why it's so hard. We wonder why it's nothing but long-term pain on the back end. Because you do what's easy first, and you wonder why it's hard on the back end. Like buying leads and making dials all day. That's a cookie-cutter approach, but you're not a cookie-cutter person. You don't have cookie-cutter problems, and that's why I will not lie to you. One, I will not sell my soul no matter how much money is offered. I would rather die than do that. I would rather die because that is a world not worth living in. Most people have no problem selling their money. Like selling their soul for money. And they walk around. That's why billionaires kill themselves. Because they're a bunch of pussies. It's not even a world worth living in. I can't entertain the idea of me selling my soul. I can't entertain the idea of me just taking other people's money and selling them something bullshit. Just to get ahead in life. I can't. Is it perfect? No, and it never will fucking be. But I've helped a lot of people make a lot of fucking money and fix their lives, quit being suicidal, fix their fucking shitty marriage. Their kids I've helped people become superheroes in their kids' eyes. What better example can you fucking set than to be the parent that goes after your fucking dreams? What better example can you set for your kids? That's it. That's what this is about. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And the moment you can stop focusing on other people's bullshit, TikTok's getting shut down. I love posting stupid shit on Facebook just to see the levels of self-hypnosis people are willing to go down and drive themselves to explain why it's someone else's fault they don't have what they want. It's bullshit. And then they get so triggered that they make fun of my hairline. Look how fucked up it is because I used to stress over what other people thought of me. Look how fucked up that hairline is. But I don't give a fuck about it. It's fucking hair. It will grow back. That's why I buzzed it all for a whole fucking year just to show people. I don't give a fuck. Look at this. Is it even by any means? No, it looks like fucking shark teeth. But the fact I'm so comfortable with myself makes other people uncomfortable about themselves. It's so funny. It's so funny. I don't care. I'm not here to people please. I'm here to be a great person. I'm here to chase something that is worth dying for. If you don't have something worth dying for, you are living a life not worth living. Greatness is the willingness to die for something. And I'd rather and not all great men are good men. Or not all good men are great men. I'll make some mistakes. I have. I've done things I'm not proud of. Am I sorry for it? Absolutely not. I'll never be sorry for anything. Even if I did it on accident. I'm not going to be the guy who walks around life going, oops, lost my keys. Oops, bumped into someone at the gym. No, you get in my fucking way, I will run your ass over. I don't care what it takes. I'm not going to apologize for anything. Even if I am sorry, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not sorry for anything. It's how I live my life. That's why I get what I want. That's why I get what I want. I want you to get what you want. If you take what's beneath the surface in this video, like, you'll get whatever you want out of life. If you choose to not be an offended little coward. If you choose to see things for what they really are. Did I say this in a really rude way? Absolutely. On purpose. Because I don't want to walk through life with people by my side who's like, is there a refund period? You know those people who come try to walk in on crutches, and the moment it gets kicked out from underneath them, they look for someone to blame rather than themselves for being able to stand up on their own 2 fucking feet. Like, shield me. These are the peasants. They'll never accomplish anything. And for there to be winners, there must be losers. That's the unfortunate reality of life. And that's why it's so easy to get ahead. Because most people are crying about someone else's shit. Why? Because they get emotional. They try to rationalize and justify why it's not their fault. That's how our brain works. It's the path of least resistance. Most people just follow the wrong path of least resistance. They look at it the wrong way. They do what's easy rather than doing what's hard up front. That is the path of least resistance. If you're an insurance agent, dialing and buying leads, following a cookie cutter approach, wonder why you're getting cookie cutter results. If you do what most agents do, you will have what most agents have, which is nothing but misery, self-doubt, self-loathing, shitty relationships, and people pointing a finger at you saying, I was right, you should have got a job. I have not led any agent astray. Meaning I have never lied to any single fucking agent that's came on. Hey, it's going to be hard. If you don't listen to me, you have absolutely 100% guaranteed this will not work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's like, I've had agents do crazy stuff and fix their fucking lives. And that's something I'm proud of. That's something that if I died today, I lived a life worth living. All of my assets will be taken care of. The money will go to people who need it. It'll pay all my friends and family's debt off. My dogs will go to a place where they're going to be taken care of and loved. I just spent all kinds of money on their fucking food the other day. Like, thousands of dollars worth of food. Why? Because I love them. I don't want to feed them kibble out of a fucking bag every day. Like, can you imagine eating cereal every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What a miserable life. But that's how most people live. McDonald's, Netflix, and go to fucking job I hate. So, that's it. That's how easy it is to get ahead. If you got offended, that was not the intention. I'm doing this because I love you and I refuse to be a coward and lie to you and do what's easy. I'll tell you the hard truth in hopes that you go do something with it and change your fucking life. I break things down in such a simple way that anybody can make the change. I don't care if you're 3, 13, or 39 or 390. If you've lived that long, you've lived too fucking long, okay, my friend? Go have a birthday party and die. Like, you've done well. You've done well. People used to ask me that all the time. Mason, what happens if I outlive this policy? Well, the policy doesn't expire until you're 100. So if you live that long, have a birthday party, my friend. Like, what do you want me to tell you? So that's it. Go live a life worth living. Stop listening to other people. Don't listen to what I say. Take what I say and learn how to think for your fucking self. Why I spend money on this shit back here is because it means something to me. Like dumbasses with their college degrees. People have more degrees than a thermometer behind their name, and they will never amount to the amount of success I've had spending that same amount of money on learning language and words and psychology and sales and marketing. And building a relationship with myself. Why am I so convicted in what I do? Because I was made in the image of God, and that's all the fucking faith I need. A child of God cannot fail. What more do I have to explain? I cannot fail. There is no such thing as failure in my world. You learn what works for you, learn what does not work. That's it. So if you want to learn to crush it as an insurance agent, click the link below. I have a free webinar / masterclass, whatever you want to call it. Marketers get so weird with how they rebrand words and definitions. Like what we call public relations today used to be propaganda. You just learned something? You learn why politics are fucking dickheads? I'd love to fist fight any fucking politician in office. 99% of them are cucks. They're fat cucks. That's all they are. Mason, we should vote it out. Yeah, that's stupid. Politics give you the illusion you have a choice and that your choice means something. No. Two wings of the same bird. Western society is completely demoralized and collapsed. It's a fucking failure. It's a shit show over here. This country sucks balls. Okay? So if you want to get ahead before things collapse for real and you want to make enough money to get your family the fuck out of Dodge before things go to shit, click the link below in the description and I'll help you get there and I won't lie to you about it. Fair enough? All right, well, I'll see you over there.